Hey, have you ever checked the back of a soda can or a bag of sour candy and spotted citric acid on the ingredients list? You probably pictured lemons or maybe limes, right? But what if I told you, almost none of that citric acid comes from fruit at all. The real source is far moldier. Yep, more than 90% of the world's citric acid, 2.7 million tons last year, comes from a fungus called. That's the same black mold you sometimes find on old onions or in damp corners, but don't freak out. It's been safely used for over a century. If we tried to make that much citric acid from lemons, by the way, we'd need 50 billion lemons. That's enough to make every lemonade stand in the world go out of business. Now, here's where it gets really cool. Scientists figured out how to feed this mold a broth of waste sugar, think molasses or corn syrup, in giant fermentation tanks. The mold munches away, cranks out citric acid, and the rest is science magic. Once the mold's finished, it's filtered out, leaving a liquid packed with citric acid. Next, a dash of lime, calcium hydroxide, not the fruit, gets added. This forms a solid called calcium citrate, which is easy to scoop out. Then it's washed and hit with sulfuric acid, which turns it back into soluble citric acid. The leftover gunk is filtered away, and finally, the pure citric acid is crystallized out, usually by cooling the solution or evaporating the water. The result? Perfect food-safe citric acid, ready for your sour candies, sodas, and even cleaning products. And this stuff isn't just for taste. Citric acid is a tricarboxylic acid, which means it's about 100 times stronger than vinegar, but still safe to eat. Its unique chemistry lets it bind to metal, making it super useful in food preservation, cleaning, and even dyeing clothes. You'll also find it in supplements like calcium citrate, which your body can easily process. Fun fact, citric acid was actually first isolated 1,000 years ago by a Persian alchemist, but that knowledge vanished until it was rediscovered in 1794 by Carl Wilhelm Scheele, using lemon juice, naturally. So next time you taste something tangy, remember, the secret ingredient probably started as sugar, was transformed by mold, and finally ended up in your snack. Science is everywhere, even in that sour punch. Thanks for watching. If you learned something new, hit like and subscribe for more weird and wonderful science stories.